Yes, my people, my people. Had to set up another live there, my people, my people. There was a technical hitch with the previous live, so I've just done another one. Yes, previous hitch with the previous live. I've just done another live there. I don't know what was happening there, whether it was the reception or something, but we're back on, and I can edit the title of the live soon. We'll wait for a few more people to come through, and I will continue with what is going to be happening. Yeah. Sorry about that hitch. There was something went wrong with the broadcast, with the I assume it was the reception. Anyway, I can go back to what I was talking about in a moment, which is about the new, well, you know what it is, isn't it? Peggy's got a new stalker. Yeah. Sorry to say that we dealt with the last one. You remember the one who had the obsession with Peggy? Well, we've got this new one, new kid in the block, same MO. This guy wears a mask as well. Not only does he wear a mask, he wears a full suit. Very, very, very weird behaviour. She's had this before with somebody who stopped her, and I'm very concerned for her welfare, for Peggy's welfare. This guy wears the mask, he wears the full suit, and we have not seen his face. But from what we know about this guy is he's got previous form. Yes, and by his own admission, this is from the mouth of this stalker, Peggy Stalker. From his own mouth, he has been in bother with the old Bill, PC Plod, for issues relating to women. I think it's twice, he said. On 2 occasions, he's been huckled and been dealt with the courts. I don't know the actual nature. I don't know the actual nature of the 2 charges. He's got more than the 2 charges. This is just, I'm talking about the 2 which are relevant in relation to my concern for Peggy. Because as he's stalking her, and he's got an obsession, just like the last fella done, but he's gone, the last one. We've seen off the last one. Now we've got the new kid in the block who's obsessed with Peggy and is stalking her. But what makes this more alarming, that we've got the information by his own admission, this Peggy stalker at the moment, this fella, you know, the new obsessed stalker, he has been in bother with the police. He's been in bother with the police in relation to charges of, I don't know the exact nature of them, but 2 charges I think it is, with regarding a woman. I think the woman could be his ex-partner or ex-wife or something, but he's been done twice. And this calls for us to think that we haven't seen his face. Not only haven't we seen his face, but now it's been brought to our attention that he is dodgy. He's dodgy. Yeah, he's well dodgy. All the behavioural things he does indicates the wearing of the mask. Well, not just a mask, he wears a full suit. Yeah, he wears a full suit. We don't know who he is, what his face looks like. He's hiding. And by his own admission, he's got a record as long as his arm. But in amongst that record, he has got 2 charges by his own admission from his own mouth in regards to women. 2 charges against women. So that calls upon me to ask the question. We have to see this stalkers subject access requests from Scotland. We have to see the Scottish criminal history record and also the Police National Computer subject access requests from the Scotland, Police Scotland. Send off for it. Peggy Stalker, send off for it tomorrow morning. Or if you can do it tonight, send off for it. Email off for the subject access request from Police Scotland and tick the 2 boxes, the one for the Scottish criminal history record and also the PNC. We want to see your ACRO from Police Scotland. When I say ACRO, we want to see your subject access request. Also, while you're at it, get onto the one in England. Yeah, ACRO organisation England, and do one from there as well, so we will know what you've been doing across the UK wide. That will cover you for England, Wales, Northern Ireland. That's from the England ACRO organisation. And do the Police Scotland one subject access request and tick the 2 boxes. Yeah, you want your Scottish criminal history record. Yeah, and also the PNC, Police National Computer Record from Police Scotland. Get them 2 subject access requests, because you fella, you are coming across as an obsessive stalker. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, you're Peggy's stalker. And what we're going to do now is we're going to find out what you've been up to. We're going to find up to, lad, what you've been up to, exactly what you've been up to. You can hide behind that mask for the time being, but we're now on to your case. As from tomorrow, not tomorrow morning, because I've got an appointment somewhere. I've got to go somewhere. Things to do, places to go, and people to see tomorrow. But tomorrow afternoon I'll be doing a live tomorrow. Oh, hang on a minute, tomorrow afternoon. Maybe not tomorrow at all, because I've got the choir tomorrow night. But as from Tuesday, we will be doing every day for the foreseeable future. We will be doing the Peggy's Stalker Live. The Peggy Stalker Live. And we will find out sooner or later what you have been up to. Yeah? Whilst you're on YouTube with that mask on and stalking Peggy with your obsessive behaviour, you have to be challenged on it. Yeah, you're well dodgy, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. So people will be aware of you. They will be aware of you stalking Peggy. I mean, she might not be the only one who you are stalking, who you're stalking at the minute. You could be stalking other people as well. This is a very, very worrying aspect of your behaviour. Yeah, your behaviour is very, 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 very concerning indeed. As I say, we have already had a fella who was a stalker previously. He disappeared off the scene, off the YouTube scene. And just like we did with him, starting from Tuesday, the campaign starts to find out what you're about, mate. You hiding behind that mask. Who are you? Let's see your face. Let's see your boat race. Yeah, we know you've got a record as long as your arm, by your own admission, but also by your own admission, by your mouth. You've told us that you've got two charges against you. You've had charges and court action regarding women. We need a bit more detail about them 2 charges. Yeah, the 2 charges. And all these little clique that you've got. Yeah, you know, the grassies and snitches. The grassies and snitches run from up there. They ain't going to protect you from producing the necessary paperwork, bump, i.e. the subject access requests. That's what we need now. We need it from you on YouTube. If you're in this YouTube community, you are showing behaviours of an obsessive. If I might even have to say at this stage, probably we did say it with the last one who stalked Peggy, and as you're the new Peggy stalker, your behaviour can be viewed as dangerous behaviour. You are a danger to women on YouTube. It's by your own admission, fella. You said you've had the 2 charges. Yeah? What were the charges? Can we have more detail what you were up to with the 2 women that you have been charged with through the courts? What is on them, on the criminal history of you? What is on the criminal history of you? We want to see your boat race as well. Actually, it would be it is something that will come more clearer as the days go forward. As I say, from Tuesday the campaign ramps up, and this is by your own admission. What have we got so far? You've already admitted that you've been stalking Peggy in chats, and this is a lady who is a widow, yeah, unattached, and you're stalking this woman around chats, and you're also threatening the woman. You threatened to, I think you said, I couldn't hear it a lot because I couldn't hear for the noise, but you threatened to put her windies in and do all sorts of stuff to a lady. This is from you, fella with the mask. The obsessive stalker. You're an obsessive stalker. Yes. And we are onto you. We are onto you. Definitely we're onto you. And what we're going to need today is to see your records. We have to see the Scottish criminal history record from Scotland with the local records, and also the PNC from Scotland. As is the subject access request, tick both of them boxes, because we have to see what you have been up to. Yeah. So what have we got so far? What have we got so far? Well, I'll tell you what we've got so far. With this stalker, Peggy Stalker, stalks her in the chats. What happens next is he threatens to go round to her house and smash her windows in. He's threatening an unattached lady. Yeah. He's threatened an unattached lady with kid in the house as well. Yeah, this is what he's done. This is what he's done. This obsessive, dangerous stalker has threatened an unattached lady, a widow, with a kid in the house to smash her windows in and door. This is by his own admission. Check Alive yesterday. Check Alive. I couldn't hear a lot for the sound, but this is what he's up to. This guy is dangerous. By his own admission, yeah, his own admission, he's been stalking Peggy in the chats, said that he's going to go round to her house, smash her windows in, smash her door in, and get in there. And what happens next, we don't know, because we don't know exactly the whole story of this guy. But by his own admission, he has gave us some information. Some of the information is he portrays himself as a gangster. Also, he has said by his own admission that he has got a long criminal record. He's got a long criminal record with various charges. He's been in custody, he's done bird. But also by his own admission, he mentions that he's been done twice for charges against women. I don't know the nature of those 2 offences exactly, but we will find out very, very soon. We will find out soon. what these two charges are that he has been done for. I think it is in relation to his previous partner, something like that. But the two charges, he's mentioned them by his own admission. And that tells us that this guy who wears the mask and the full suit, who is hidden, we can't see his face, but he is obsessed with Peggy and he is stalking her. He is Peggy's stalker. He stalks her all the time, and now he's took it to a new level. He is threatening to break her windows, break her door, and what happens next? We can only be, well, shocked that as to what could happen next, because this guy is a danger to women. It's by his own admission. He is a danger to women. He's got the two charges. He has got the two charges there against women by his own admission. He's got other charges as well, like he's got a record, quite a substantial record of previous. But what makes his record unusual is the two charges against women. Some other people have got on this YouTube, they've just got like what you call the ordinary criminal types or whatever. You know, I don't know, they've done a bit of skullduggery and all that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they've done a bit of skullduggery, but what makes this fella different and stand out is that he is stalking a lady, an unattached lady. Started off on YouTube here in chats, and then this obsession, which is a dangerous obsession from the fella with the mask and suit, dangerous obsession against Peggy. He's got a very dangerous obsession, and he has now took the obsession from stalking Peggy in the chats to a new level. Yesterday, by his own admission, he threatened that he was going to pan her windows in, door, and he was going to go there. What would happen next? This is by his own admission. Check the live. He is a danger to women. Now, when I say woman in the singular, that's Peggy, but I think in this YouTube community, he may already be a danger to women. Yeah, plural, to many women in chats, because we don't know how many times he's been jumping about doing this stalking. Do you get me? But as I say, the campaign starts in earnest on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning and every morning subsequently, there will be a live in the morning, and it'll be called Peggy Stalker. Peggy Stalker. Every day you get an update on this fella and where we're at with him. Do you get what I mean? Like, yeah, this stalker, Peggy Stalker, he was shook the other day because I mentioned that we had information on him. Yeah, we had information on him. We said that we know, that he lives in Coatbridge. He's got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and he's around about the 28 mark. And in that short period of his lifespan, he's been a bit of a dodgy, dangerous fella, as I have just set out, with his obsessive stalking of Peggy. And by his own admission, he's been done twice with the old bill, please see plot, and he's went through the courts with two charges in relation to a woman. I don't know if it's the same woman twice or two women separately, but he's had them two charges. So we are very interested in this community to see his subject access request from Police Scotland. Check the two boxes, one for the Scottish criminal history record or file. We need that one, and we also need the police national computer from Police Scotland as well. Get that because you are under the microscope. And as I say, like, as from Tuesday, I will be doing every morning for the foreseeable future till we sort this problem out with this dangerous stalker. We will be doing our daily lives and updating you on this Peggy stalker. We will be updating you. That is what is going to be happening. It's going to be happening. Yes, and as I say, we don't know exactly what he's been doing in these chats. All right, Peggy is the one that I'm highlighting at the moment. But I think that being that he has stalked Peggy in the chats but took it to a new level where he's threatening her outside of YouTube, like he said yesterday, going to go through her windies and front door, and seeing as by his own admission, he's got previous record. He's done bird. But the thing about his previous record, which is different from the ordinary gardener criminal, if you want to call it that, the ordinary general criminal, he's got 2 charges, and he's been done by the courts for charges in relation to women. We don't know the exact detail of it, but we want to know what these 2 charges are. Obsessive stalker, dangerous obsessive stalker. We want to know what those 2 charges are. Yeah, you let slip about that, didn't you, fella? You let slip. Yes, you did let it slip. And I will tell you, fella, we are on to you. We are on to you. You're going to hear a lot of this. You're going to hear it every day, starting from Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm a bit busy. I've got things to do tomorrow. I'm out and about, places to go, people to see, things to do, and then I'm at the choir in the evening. So Tuesday morning will be the first of the morning lives, what will be titled Peggy Stalker Update. Peggy Stalker Update. This fella was shook the other day. As I say, we've got that information, right? And he's worried, oh, my name and address, and all that stuff. This is what he was going, oh, my name and address, blah, 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 blah. I said to this obsessive, dangerous stalker that his name and address will not be going on YouTube. We don't do these sort of things. We do not put people's names and addresses on YouTube. Yeah? If your name and address goes anywhere, it goes to people who offline, who, because of your threats yesterday, will be protecting Peggy offline. People will be on standby offline. They're the sort of people who would probably get access to your name and address. You threaten a lady offline to go through her windows and door, yeah? You should be aware that she will be getting full protection. 100% protection. So little obsessive, dangerous stalker, don't get yourself all shook. Your name and address isn't going willy-nilly onto YouTube. Your name and address, if it goes anywhere, goes to the people who are on standby in the area of Coatbridge, right, round about where Peggy is, yeah? Within a couple of minutes, her house will be surrounded, and anybody like yourself, you obsessive, dangerous stalker, goes near her, well, you do so at your own risk. So you can stop your bleating about your name and address going on YouTube. Your name and address won't be going on YouTube. Listen, mate, this fella here and the people who will be protecting Peggy, yeah, we're not like grasses and snitches like your mob. Your mob. You know who you are. Grasses and snitches on YouTube with channels and everything. Absolute bunch of grasses and snitches, every one of yous. Well, we're not like that. Yeah? We won't stick your stupid name and address on YouTube. It will go to the people who are protecting Peggy on the ground. You threatened the other day on your live to go through Peggy's windows and door. Yeah, Peggy's getting full 100% protection. I bet you never knew this. Like on this, like Peggy's got a lot of, excuse me, Peggy's got a lot of supporters in Scotland, UK wide, and there's lots of people in Scotland, round about the Coatbridge area where she lives, who are in the chat here. Yeah, they don't get highlighted and all that, but there's a bit. I would say she's got access on YouTube. I'm talking about in Coatbridge to about 6 different people who have said that they can be at her gaff within about 5 minutes, to offer her their services and full protection if need be. First sign she is of anything dodgy going on, they're going to be round there. And anybody like yourself, obsessive, dangerous stalker that wants to go round there and try and put in her windows and her door and hereby being a danger to Peggy, well, wait and see what happens on the ground. Wait and see what happens on the ground. And that goes for all your little team of grasses and snitches as well. If you come mob-handed, you will be talked to. I'll use that terminology. You will be given a good little talking to. Yeah, a little talking to you will be. You'll be given a little talking to, you will. Dangerous, obsessive stalker. Yes, as I say, come Tuesday, let me just say this and I'll have a break. Go across and please subscribe to the Fighting Irish channel. Yes, my people, please go across and give him a nice subscription. Thank you very much for that, Peggy. As I say, today is just to get the message across to this guy. It all kicks off on Tuesday morning, every single morning, right up to Christmas through the new year. First in the morning, it'll probably be the same time. I'll get into the routine. We already dealt with one dangerous, obsessive stalker before, and this one is taken over. A guy that exudes dangerous traits. He wears the mask, he wears a full suit, but he wears the mask. He's got a record as long as your arm, but by his own admission, he's got charges and has been dealt with through the courts for 2 charges involving women. We don't know exactly what the details of these charges are, but we will find out what he has been up to, that guy regarding women. Now that he's on Peggy's case, we will find out exactly what he was on about with women. He's done Bird, and he thinks he's a bit of a gangster, thinks he's a gangster, but he's let a lot of stuff slip out the bag. And the people on the ground who are protecting Peggy in the Coatbridge area where she lives, this obsessive, dangerous stalker comes from Coatbridge as well. Yeah, he comes from Coatbridge. He's got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and he's around about the 28 years of age mark. And his name and address is known. His name and address will not go on YouTube. It will go to relevant parties on the ground in the Coatbridge area who are protecting Peggy. And these people, half a dozen of them, are on standby. This fella's name and address isn't going to go on YouTube because the people like us are not grassies and snitches like the little mob up there where he is. No, no, we do not grass and snitch. But let me tell you, go within any distance near Peggy's gaff, like, and the people, half a dozen of them, will be there within about 5 minutes, I would say. Won't be long, the place will be surrounded and they will protect Peggy at all costs. And they will talk to anybody who comes there, mob-handed or whatever. They will get a talking to, a good little talking to, which should be enough to let them think about the errors of their ways. The errors of their ways, indeed. This is what's going to happen. So, as I say, from the Tuesday morning, I'm going to talk to this obsessive, dangerous stalker. He's not going to get no clout on this platform. That's it. We now know what it's about with the obsessive, dangerous stalker. We've no need to talk to him, to do nothing, especially as a result of yesterday when I'm hearing, I haven't watched all of that yesterday's live because I couldn't hear nothing. You see me on the screen with all the people on screen, but I had all this background noise behind me, so I couldn't hear a lot. But from what I've subsequently been told, I've not even watched it, but from what I've been told about the threat to go through Peggy's windows and door, that's enough for me. He is now come under the category of Peggy Stalker, just like the last one we had, the obsessive compulsive stalker. We've seen him off. He went off YouTube and we don't know where he went to, but he packed it in. This guy is now in the frame for the same treatment. You're going to be getting your first live update on Tuesday morning, yeah, and every day right through the foreseeable future, right through the new year into next year. We will just keep going every day with Peggy's dangerous stalker updates. We will do it. As we know, as we say, now we have put out a few details there. This geezer, started off stalking her in the chats. And the worrying thing about it is it might not just be her. So it might not just be Peggy that he's stalking in chats. It could be all different women. But we'll concentrate on Peggy because this is the one that he's concentrating on at the moment. Yeah. So he stalks Peggy in the chats and then it goes offline from the chats to threatening to go into your house, smash her windows in, smash her door in, and he is exuding dangerous, threatening, obsessive, stalking behaviour. Yes, the background of this stalker, this obsessive, dangerous stalker, the background to him is he's done bird, but in amongst that bird and sentences, he has been done for 2 charges against women. He wears a mask and a suit, and he's been done twice for charges against women. We don't know the actual details of these charges, but we are saying to him, we want to see your subject access requests. One from Police Scotland, tick the 2 boxes, one for the Scottish Criminal History File record, and the Police National Computer, PNC, tick them 2 boxes. That'll cover you for Scotland. And also do an ACRO England subject access request, which will cover you for England, Wales and Northern Ireland, and that'll be a PNC check as well. We want both of those ACRO subject access requests. ACROs, we want both of them. You are exuding the characteristics and traits of an obsessive, dangerous stalker. Yes, we've seen it before on here. We've seen it before, and we will deal with you just like we dealt with the last one. I don't know what the obsession is you have with Peggy, but it's looking very, 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 very dangerous indeed. And we have a right to protect her. We have a right to protect her. So the obsessive, dangerous stalker will be crying out about, oh, my name and address, my name and address. Listen, you whinger. Nobody's going to put your name and address on YouTube, you dangerous, obsessive stalker. Yeah. All people are interested in is your threat against Peggy. You made the threat that you're going to go through her windows and door. Your name and address will go to the 6 people in Coatbridge within five to 10 minutes of her. In the event that anything happens near her gaff, they will be round there surrounding the place. You and your little team, grasses and snitches, will get a talking to if that happens. If that happens and you actually carry out your threat against a woman, yeah, a widow, unattached woman with a kid. This is what you're threatening. Well, we are going to do the campaign. The campaign starts to highlight just what you're about. It starts on Tuesday morning. Every day, every morning, we're going to have Peggy's Stalker update. Well, I should say Peggy's Dangerous Obsessive Stalker update. We'll do the title, which will reflect what you are all about. Yeah. Dodgy geezer. Very, very, very dodgy, very dangerous, obsessive, compulsive stalker. He's out there in the chats. I worry and concern myself that there is other ladies already getting targeted by this fella. Yeah, very, very worried. He's crying, he's whinging and getting angry because of he doesn't want his name and address on YouTube. Nobody's going to put his name and address on YouTube, but it tells me, why is he so shook about his name and address? Don't forget, this guy is masked. He is masked. Yeah, a masked, dangerous, obsessive stalker is masked. And why doesn't he want to show his face on YouTube? Why doesn't he want to show his face? And why is he so worried about his name and address? We know what he's about. We know he's got a criminal record, but he's no general ordinary criminal. He's no ordinary criminal. He's already said by his own admission that he has got 2 previous offences through the courts for charges against women. What were these offences? Can he explain to us what these offences entailed? What did he do to those 2 women? Do you know what I mean? Like, what did he do? I think it will come out. This will all come out in the wash. Don't worry about that, people. I'm only going to give it another 10 minutes, then I'm going to go. I'm not going to have anybody jumping on it at the minute. This is more of a information broadcast, just to let the dangerous, obsessive stalker know that we are on to him. And the campaign starts on Tuesday morning in earnest. Every morning we're going to do the update on him. Yeah. And as I say, Peggy is afforded full protection. And any other ladies that have been harassed, stalked by this dangerous, obsessive, compulsive stalker, we will give protection to all them ladies in this YouTube community, and we're going to find out what this guy's all about. What's it all about with that mask? Yeah, he don't show his face, he's hiding himself. We know by his own admission he's done plenty of bird in the prison. Yeah, but he's no general ordinary criminal, not an ordinary criminal. When I say ordinary criminal, doing other offences. His offences, a couple of offences, are very, very dodgy, suspect, because by his own admission they were against a woman, or women, two offences, from the dangerous, obsessive, compulsive stalker. Yeah, we had this problem before with another guy who stalked Peggy. We seen him off, and he disappeared. And this guy's took over the mantle. See this guy? Yeah, this fella with a mask. Well, not just a mask, he wears a whole suit. This new one. But not only did he start off stalking Peggy in chats, right? He's got an obsession with the chats. Yesterday's live, he's took it to another level, threatening her, because he comes from the same area, Coatbridge. He comes from Coatbridge. He's got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and he's about 28 years of age. I won't divulge his name and address. As I say, we do not grass and snitch from our end of things. But his name and address will go to people, half a dozen people, within 5 to 10 minutes of Peggy. In the event that Peggy's gaff, her windows or door are attacked like he said he was going to do, the dangerous, obsessive, compulsive stalker said he was going to go round and do her windows and door. She's a single, widowed lady with one kid, and he's threatened her with that. We know he's in Coatbridge. We know he's 20 years of age with a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and we know his name and address, but we ain't going to put it on YouTube. It goes to the half a dozen good people who are within 5 to 10 minutes of Peggy, and in the event that her doors or windows are attacked, they will surround the place and they will talk to whoever, I use the word talk, to whoever attempts to do any misdeeds to Peggy. That's what's going to happen. Yeah? So Winja, your name and address doesn't go on YouTube, you obsessive, dangerous stalker. It goes to people who will be protecting Peggy on the ground against your threat of going through her door and windows. You're the guy threatening, and we are the people who are protecting a lady. We're protecting a lady, the noble thing to do. We protect women against wrongings. Dangerous people like yourself, dangerous, obsessive stalker. We protect women against people like yourself. Do you get what I mean? Oh, it's okay. Sorry, a little blip there with the reception. I've seen it spinning. As I say, I'm going to be going off in about 5 minutes, but uh, sorry, Mr. Glasgow, your information is incorrect. Your information is incorrect. Let's put this up there. Yeah. Right, so let me address something Mr. Glasgow was saying there. Mr. Glasgow was saying. Mr. Rab Glasgow, he calls himself Rabbit Glasgow. Mr. Rab Glasgow. Let me tell you something, Mr. Rab Glasgow. If you listened to the live yesterday, yeah, the guy, let me just summarise, yeah. This guy has been stalking Peggy in chats. He's exuded dangerous, obsessive behaviour, whereby he said on a live yesterday he was going to go through her windows and door. Now, watch the live again, Mr. Rabbit Glasgow. Watch that live, okay? Watch that live. That will answer all your questions, right? The geezer the geezer's done bird by his own admission. He's admitted it. See, this Mr. Rab Glasgow is probably a propaganda merchant. It might even be him with another name. Like, by his own admission, he has been in the pokey. He's done loads of bird by his own admission. By his own admission, he's been done twice with charges in relation to women. This is it by his own admission, his own tongue. Yeah, so Mr. Glasgow, do more research, That is what the state of affairs is. So what we say is, as we say, let me summarise it for Mr. Glasgow. This is before I go, yeah, because what I will do is I will be going and I will start the campaign up in earnest on Tuesday. We'll do Peggy's Stalker update. I'll name it appropriately. Peggy's Obsessive Dangerous Stalker updates. And I'll do a live every single morning through to the new year and into next year until we sort it out. Let me just tell you a few facts here. This is the facts. I'm just going to summarise and then go because I've got to get a nice afternoon of relaxation. But let me just summarise it with some facts, right? The geezer, yeah, the obsessive, dangerous stalker, yeah, has been stalking Peggy in chats. Facts. That's a fact by his own, from his own mouth and by his own admission. Right. Fact number two. Yeah, fact number two is very, very important. He has said previously that he has done a lot of bird. He portrays himself as a gangster. He's done a lot of bird in various establishments. He's done time. He has done it. That is a fact. That's by his own admission. Fact number three, he has had 2 charges against him in relation to a woman or women. That is a fact by his own admission, from his own tongue. Okay, and last but not least, if you watch yesterday's live, he threatened to go through Peggy's windows and door. That is a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. So there you have it, my people. The geezer is dangerous, obsessive stalker. The campaign starts earnest on Tuesday morning. Every morning I'll do a live right through. We go straight through to the new year, into next year, and however, we just go every morning until we sort out this obsessive, dangerous stalker who is masked. We've never seen his face, yeah, but we know quite a bit about him, and we're going to make sure that protection is afforded to Peggy at all times. All times. This is how it's going to go. We've already dealt with one previous obsessive, dangerous stalker, and we are ready to deal with this new one. The new one will receive the same treatment as the last one. We will turn up the heat on them. We will turn up the heat starting on Tuesday morning. We will turn that up. We will turn the heat up. we will turn the heat up. I might even chuck in the odd spontaneous one as well. You'll definitely be getting your morning one, you know, your morning one, starting on Tuesday, every single day. Drip, 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 drip. They'll be dripping out these updates. These updates. You want to threaten a woman to pan her windies and door in, especially Peggy, then you're going to feel that she is protected. We protect her 100%. We protect her, and we will continue protecting her. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, this guy Rab Glasgow, right? He uses words that I have not used. I'm very careful that I am very accurate with the information I broadcast on my lives. He's saying a lot of things about saying this, saying that. I haven't said the things that he alludes to in the chat. I'm just stating the facts. I don't use the terminologies he uses. Maybe he knows something I don't about the fella, like. But basically, as I say, we'll just go through one summary. We will go through one summary again. Right, I'll summarise it and then I'm going to bring the curtain down because the campaign starts in earnest on Tuesday and we go right through the new year, every single day into next year if need be, and right into next summer or whatever. Every single day I will be doing a live Peggy's Obsessive Dangerous Stalker update, and it'll be every day, one after the other. We will get the information and we will sort this out. I will finally summarise what has happened with this. You've got an obsessive, dangerous stalker stalking Peggy. He started off in the chats. Yesterday, he crossed the line. He said that he's going to go around smashing her windows and door. And this is a lady, Peggy, who is a widow, single lady, unattached widow with a kid in the house, and he threatened to go around smashing her windows and door. As a result, we are affording her protection. Right. The obsessive, dangerous stalker is now crying about his name and address. I don't want my name and address out there. Right, this is a geezer. He's got a mask on and a suit. He's hiding. I have never said that his name and address would go on YouTube. We are not grasses and snitches like him and his little mob, his little clique. We are not grasses and snitches. Your name and address will not be going out on YouTube. Yeah? What do we know about this guy? I'll tell you what we know about him. He lives in Coatbridge, local to Peggy. He might be a couple of streets away, I don't know exactly the exact thing. I don't want to give you any more details than that. But he lives in Coatbridge. He's got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier and he's around the 28 years age mark, and he wears the mask and the full suit. As in regards to him whinging about he don't want his name and address on YouTube, I have said his name and address will not go on YouTube. We are not grasses and snitches. What happens is his name and address will probably go to the 6 people who were protecting Peggy locally, you know, in the Coatbridge area. 6, half a dozen people, right? She picks her phone. The first sign of any trouble, within 5 to 10 minutes, about 6 people will be turning up and they'll be surrounding her gaff, and she will be afforded full protection. And these 6 people will talk to anybody who attempted or are attempting to break her windows and door and go in to do whatever they intend to do. They will be talked to. They will be talked to. That's the way I will put it, yeah? That's the way I will put it. Finally, to summarise, this fella, you know, the masked the masked obsessive stalker. By his own record, he has got he as his own admission, he's been doing a lot of poking, and he. Hang on, I'll finish in a minute. Three o'clock. All right, my people. As I say, I was just summarising before I go. Yes, as I say, he was updated us on his. Thinks he's a bit of a gangster. By his own admission, he's done a load of bird in various establishments. Yeah, but also he did say that two of his charges were in relation to women, either woman singular twice or woman plural, two different women, or either one woman twice. He mentioned two charges, and we want to find out more about that as well. But as I say, the campaign starts up in earnest on Tuesday morning. There'll be something along the line. The lives will go on every single day, right through to the new year, and we'll go right into next year, into the summer. Every single day, you'll get Peggy's dangerous obsessive stalker update. We'll get them bedded in, and we'll go straight through every day, one after the other, and I will talk about this dangerous obsessive stalker who is stalking Peggy. We will get to the bottom of it. So I'm just going to sign off now, my people. I ain't got anybody having people jumping on. This is more of an information broadcast, this one. And I'll get back to you on, it'll probably be, as I say, the campaign starts on Tuesday. But I don't know I won't be doing a live tomorrow because, as I say, I've got things to do early in the morning, and then I've got the choir tomorrow night. So Tuesday, we start, the next live will be the Tuesday morning. It'll be something along the line. The live will be, what would it be? Peggy's dangerous obsessive stalker update. That'll probably be the title of the lives. We'll take them right through day after day after day, and we will find out what this fella is about. He's made a big mistake threatening Peggy, and we are going to threatening to put our windows and door in, and we are going to find out what he's all about, and we're going to protect her 100%. So on that note, I'm going to say have a great day, have a great afternoon, stay blessed and be lucky. Catch you later on Tuesday, my people.